Hey, it's Chloe Demiro of Save the Pictorial. How's everybody doing today? Today we're going to start off with a little unboxing. Then I think we're going to do some swatches, and then we're going to do some eye looks. What do I have? What am I talking about? Oden's eye. Check that out. This is part of from their new collection. I only got 2 out of the 3 palettes. Maybe had they had a palette deal, I might have gone for the third one. But that one was a little bit more neutral for me, but you will see I got myself the Tina with Fancy Face and the Annettes Makeup Corner right there. But let's take a look at what they look like. I have no idea. So on top of the box, we have our little card, and it does explain some stuff. So let's take a look. So the 3 different palettes, we've got the one that's by Judy, and then she says, creating this palette with Oden's eye has been surreal and a dream come true. I hope you guys will love this palette as much as I do. Can't wait to see your looks, bring out your inner dragon. So from what I've read, that these are limited edition, but not super limited edition, so that they would be available, I believe, till January or February of 2022. So you never know, I may get to that palette. And then the next one is from the Fancy Face Tina, and it says, thank you so much for taking this journey with me and celebrating the magic of our beautiful tropical hummingbird. I hope this palette brings you a bit of sunshine and brightens your day with color. So excited about that one. That was actually the first one that really spoke to me, and I love her channel. And then from Annette, we've got, thank you all for supporting this collaboration. I hope you have as much playing with it as much as I did creating it. Of course I will. Oden's eye formula is fantastic. And then just from Oden's eye, working with Judy, Tina, and Annette is an attempt for Oden's eye to focus on the ancient legends of different cultures. Thank you for this amazing experience. That's so nice. All right, and then inside we have our little bubble wrapped package. Before we get to the palettes, you got with each, so with the Norse collection, you could pick from one of 3 scarves, or you could buy them separately. I just have the one, but with these, with each palette, you got a scarf. So I've got one of the Fancy Face scarves, and then I've got one of the ones from Annette here. So we'll look at those after. And then let's take a look at these palettes. Oh, this is so cute. So they have it wrapped in bubble wrap, but then they have this cute heart bubble wrap. That is so adorable. So it's wrapped in there. And then they've wrapped the palettes again, so keeping them nice and safe. Oden's eye does really great packaging because, surprise, packaged again. Luckily, I can reuse some of this stuff if I send out packages. So we've got the 2 here. So we'll just put this paper down there. And then we have the Hummingbird palette. And that's it there, and then it looks like it's got the ingredients listed on the back. And then this is the giant wolves. Same thing too with the ingredients on the back. I never got from the last one, I got all of the Norn collections, but I didn't get the last collection, though there were a couple things I liked. So this is my first time with this newish packaging. So it has a nice little lip here that hopefully even with nails I can open. Kind of like in the old school cigarette packages where you pull the little thread and then you can open up your package. So there we go. Let's get the top part off. And then here we go. So we have an outer sleeve. Tight, hold on here. Really tight, wow. I need muscles to get into my eyeshadow. Doesn't look like it's taped or anything. Ah, there we go. All right, we got a grip on it. So there's that. Comes in the sleeve, and then the sleeve and the palette to match the cover. Oh, it's nice and textured, so it has a nice texture to it. And then you open it. So you've got the Annette O. So you've got a mirror there. And little paw prints, and then here is our color story. It's got a protective sheet, so we're going to flip that over, and then here is our color story. Wow, that is really beautiful. Check that out. So this is the giant wolves. So there we go. Her last name is almost the same as my one of my friends' last name is Ostenstad, and it looks like her last name is Oberstad. Oh, interesting. So there we go. And then we've got the Hummingbird from Tina from the Fancy Face, and this looks like it's going to open the same way. So we can get our little tab, and then just pull over the tab. I thought I was going to have to get scissors, but oh, maybe I still do. This one didn't come apart as good as the other one did. Oh, no, there we go. Just me. And then there we go. And that's the same thing here again. We have the paper sleeve. Oh, this one comes out a little bit easier. There we go. So you get the paper sleeve. The cover matches the inside. And then on here, oh, okay, I forgot to mention that. On this one, it'll have the colors on the back, and then plus things like where it's made and the weight of the product. And then this one, same thing, you've got it signed by Tina, and then you have a mirror and then some little embossings there, shiny bits. And same thing too, it's a nice tactile palette if you like how things feel. We're gonna flip over our little, oh my gosh, it's even prettier in person. And there we go. So what Tina was saying, because there is 1, 2, so there are 4 mats in here, but she was thinking that this would be more of a companion piece to go with either other Oden's Eye collections or with your own collection, as there's a lot of shimmery shades. And then let's take one more look at the Giant Wolves, and this one has a higher matte ratio. It has 2, 4, 6, 7. So this one is definitely one that you could probably use more standalone, as well as mixing it in with other Oden's Eye palettes or other palettes in general. When I review them, I always try to just use one palette, but I am fond of mixing palettes to get different looks in my day-to-day life. All right, so this is the first part. This is just the unboxing part, and then I'm going to get ready and then we will do some swatches. All right, see you back in a second. Just remembered we wanted to take a look at the scarves. So this is the one from the Hummingbird or Tina the Fancy Face. And then I like to use these on my vanity. I put them on and then I put my makeup containers and stuff, or brushes and things like that on top. And then here is the one from Annette's Makeup Corner. If I get it to focus there a little bit. These are really beautiful. I know they feel like silk. They are not real silk, so they are cruelty-free, which is excellent. I hope I'm focusing here. All right, so we are going to rinse off our face, and I think we're going to do swatches just for this once, a la Teresa Mulhern, and do them on our face, just for fun, because we've got 2 palettes, and usually don't have enough room on my arms. Okay, again, we'll be back. All right, are we ready for some swatching? So I've just got a little pad here and some micellar water in case I need to do my phalanges in between, but here we are. I decided just for once, just for fun, I'm going to do the swatches as my friend Teresa Mulhern does. Please check out her channel. Probably already do follow her, she's pretty amazing, but if you don't, you should do. So her swatches are some of my favorite things I like to watch on her channel. So we've got 2 of the Oden's Eye palettes. So again, we've got the Giant Wolves with Annette's Makeup Corner. Ooh, something has shipped. And the Hummingbird palette with Tina from the Fancy Face. So we are going to slide these out of their cardboard containers. I shouldn't have put them back in because I'm apparently very incapable of getting my palettes outside of these cases. I love having nails, but sometimes they are just such a pain in the butt for just like the easiest things I cannot do. Complicated things, no problem, but easy things, So okay, so like I said, the one that had spoken to me right away was the one from Tina, so I think I'm gonna leave that one to a second, and then we're gonna go with our one from Annette's Makeup Corner. So just for now, or can I take it off gently? Yes, I can take it off easily. So I'm going to take off this little paw stick thing here. And then what I will do is, actually when I start swatching, I guess I can wear glasses to do some of them. And then what I was thinking I was going to do, I'm going to do one side of my face one palette and the other side of my face the other palette. So this is again the Giant Wolves. The first three colors are Astral, Flare, and Antipode. So those are the first three there. So let's see how this goes. So 1, 2, and 3. And that's what they look like there. And then let's see, did I pull the mirror out? Yes. So let's see here. So that was, I'll take my glasses off again. 1, 2, and 3. So those are the first three colors there. Then next, the next three colors are Annihilation, Skoll, or is it Skoll? Skoll, and did I got something on there? Desolate, Desolate. So that's the next three into the palette. So we're gonna go 1, 2, and 3. So those are the three colors there. Oh, I still have some of my pinky from the other one. So this will be 4, 5, and 6. No, hold on. Yes, 4, 5, and 6. Okay, so there we go. Take glasses off again. Oh, this is fun when you want to read names and do swatches. And then we're gonna go 1, 2. Great. So that's the next row of colors right there. And then the next three after that are Howling, Haiti, and Ablaze. So that's the third row there. And then let's just take the colors off my fingers here a little bit. There we go. And drag on the other side. All right, and then we've got Howling, Haiti, and Ablaze. So that's those three colors there. And then where should I pop those? So it goes like so, like so, and like so. Ooh, these are nice, hey? What do I think? All right, and then we've got the last row from the Giant Wolves, and it's Cosmos, Eternal, and Azure. And then that's the bottom three there. And again, let's give our fingers a little bit of a clean here. I only have so many phalanges. There we go. So Cosmos, Eternal, and oh, with a little paw print in it, Azure. So that's those three there. And then where should we put those on the face? I'm going to do 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to do, oh, that middle one. Ooh, that one's fun. So it's right now, it's on the screen, it's reading as like a blue, but here, when I look at it, it's reading as a pink. These are really fun. I hope you can see. Alrighty, so that is the Giant Wolves palette. Maybe I should go a little closer, and then you can see that side. There we go. All right, so now let's do that side. Still weird for me looking into the camera and that it swaps your view around. And then let's just clean our fingers some more. And then let's go into the hummingbirds. All right, so for the top 3 here, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to take off our little plastic sleeve here. So the first 3 are Feathers, Red Hills, and Star Apple. So that's the first row there. Still make sure I'm getting all the color off. So there we go. So Feathers, Red Hills, and Star Apple. Or are those, oops. Where are we going? Where am I going here? There we go. These 3. Oh, seriously, I've not started drinking yet. All right, so we're gonna go 1. Ooh, hello. Hello, green goodness. 2 and 3. Ooh, that's pretty too. So again, that was Feathers, Red Hills, and Star Apple. Maybe I'll use my other fingers for the next ones. So the next row is Swallowtail, Tropics, and Lagoon. So that's that second row. So that's those 3 colors there. And one more time, Swallowtail, Tropics, and Lagoon. That's Lagoon there. So, and then we are going to go so, like so, and like so. Oh, goodness. I think these palettes would both go together, actually. All right, and then the next one, so the third row, we are looking at Hibiscus, Beach Sand, and the one that's named after the palette, Hummingbird. So that's our 7, 8, and 9 shades. And then let's just make sure we get everything there. And then we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, and I'm just not dipping too hard into them, just so those are the 3 colors there. And then again, take off our glasses really quick, and then we're gonna go like so, and like so. Ooh, those are so pretty too. Let me get a little bit more of that second shade there. Yeah, there we go. How pretty are these? The whole face is looking pretty good. There we go. And then for the last row, we have Fancy, just like Tina, the fancy face, Blue Fields, and Clear Blue. So that's the last row there. And then on the last one, where we had a footprint in the giant wolves, this one has an impression of a hummingbird. I don't know if you can see that there, but there we go. And last 3 colors, and let's put them, we'll just put them on my chin. So again, we are looking at Fancy, Blue Fields, and Clear Blue. So that's these 3 colors there. And then it's going to be a 1, 2, and 3. Oh, so pretty. And then let's just, for fun and an ode to Teresa, let's draw a moustache. And we're going to do it in both of our favorite color, which is green. So we're going to do it in Feathers and in Tropics. So Feathers, Tropics. So we're going to do Feathers on one side, and then Tropics on the other. There is my moustache. There we go. I have a super colorful face. So of course the fancy face side is actually a little bit brighter, and then Annettes is slightly more grungy with some nice pops of color. I really like this. So again, another look. So this is the Fancy Faces palette, the Hummingbird palette, and the Giant Wolves, which is Annette's palette, which also has a couple beautiful greens. I think that's why I gravitated to these two, because you know this gal cannot resist a green. So there we go. Here is me ode to Teresa Mulhern and her face swatches. I know other YouTubers do it too. Wayne Goss does them, but as you know, I'm a big fan of Teresa Mulhern and I love her swatches. So here we go, that's it. So now on to the looks. Hey, okay, so we're ready for a look. I've been having huge camera problems, so I'm back to a different lens because I couldn't get it to focus. If I moved back, I was out of focus. If I moved forward, I was in focus. It was ridiculous. So anyways, we are here to play with the Giant Wolves. There we go. So yeah, I just have a 40mm lens on right now because my other one, I don't know. So, and this is the color story we're working with here. Okay, so now I'm going to practice again with getting this into the right spot to focus. There we go. So this is our color story here. You would have seen the swatches. So now we're going to, I am going out, but I'm going to do two separate looks. So this is just in the early morning right now. So I'm going to do a look on each eye. And then for when I go out later, I will refilm and then I will do a single cohesive look using the other palette. But we're going to start with this one today. So also on my face, most of it is just stuff that I'm panning, but I did use a little other Oden's Eye. So I've got the Ripe Papaya blush on right there. I have for lips, I put on the Little Jasmine. So it's like their liquid lip. It's the shinier one. And then for blush, I have the Mesmerizer blush Web of Destiny. And then that is this color story here. So yeah, it's going to take a little bit with playing with this lens again. The reason why I went with the other one because I could do wider shots and closer shots, but with this one, you see my face and that's it. So I think that's okay for doing makeup. So I was good. I washed all my Morphe brushes while I was editing my first attempt at this video, which didn't go well because of the focusing issue. I may pop in a blooper because it's pretty funny. Alrighty, so I'm going to go and do one eye. I'm going to do the smokier color. So I'm going to go in with the greens, and maybe a little bit of the black, and then I'll pop the names on the screen because I don't want to put my glasses back on and off. So I'm going to go with this darker green shade and we're going to pop that on the lid. And then I have just the last little bit, I'm almost done, of my Anastasia Beverly Hills eye primer. And then I can focus on some other ones. Oh, my cats are having a fight. And right away I made a mess. That's all right. Okay. So there's this pretty green color. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do the whole lid in that color. I'm going to take the slightly lighter color to blend out on the top. And then we're going to add a shimmer. And then for this look, we're just going to do a rounded eye look. And it doesn't matter if I get it on my face. Because like I said, I'm going out later and I'm going to do another eye look. So there we go. So we've got that color on there. It's really pretty, right? It goes on really nicely. It's buildable. Just pat it on and it'd probably be good to tap it off because like I said, I ended up getting a little bit of fallout on this darker color here. And then to blend it out, I'm just going to take a floofier brush here and then I'm going to use a little bit of that slightly lighter green to blend along the top there. In swatching and my first failed attempt, I noticed that there really wasn't much for blending out. So I had originally wanted to do half the eye one color and half this other, but then I had really nothing to blend out with. So this time I decided I'm going to do the darker shade on the whole lid, so that way we can use the other one for blending. Like so. They, as always with Oden's eye formula, they blend really nicely. So, and there we go. And then to add a little bit more depth, I'm going to go into the black, and then I'm just going to put that on the outer edge to add a little bit more depth. And definitely be a little bit more careful. I think getting the green off may be a little bit easier than getting black off all over my eye. Just one enough so it darkens it without looking hopefully strange. But I will add a little bit more of that dark green as well. And then we're going to go into that dark green again, and then we're going to do that here. Just so that it doesn't look like there's a harsh line between the black and the green, that we've got a bit of a blend. And then again, without any extra color, I'm just going to quickly go and swish here. And then I noticed I forgot to get a spray for the shimmer, so I'm going to do that. So I'm going to hold on for 1 second. Okay, we're back. So then what I'm going to do is along the bottom, I'm just going to repeat to the same shades, and then I'm going to spray a little bit because I don't want any more fallout. One bit of fallout was enough for me. Thank you. And then okay, so now I'm going to take another brush. Which size? So this one here, I think this is the J44, and from Jaclyn Hill and Morphe. And then we're going to go into this gold color. It's Flare. I can read that, but it's that one there. So we're going to take that. And then of course we're going to give it a spray. And then do kind of like spotlight. Look at that, isn't that beautiful? That is super shiny. I like that. But it wouldn't be a video if I didn't forget something or I didn't use something in the green family. I mean, come on, look at my nails. All right. So it look really nice too with a really dramatic lash. But we are, like I said, we're going to be doing another look in a little bit. So I don't want to use lash glue to take off lashes 2 minutes later. It's not very healthy for the eyeball. That's why a lot of times I don't wear them on camera, lashes. It's either because I'm going to be going to work and be wearing glasses all day and staring at a computer, or because I'm going to do another look or go to bed and I don't want to waste lashes. So there we go. That's that there. And then I'm going to blend a little, well, add the other colors to deepen up a little bit again. Just kind of, you know, blend into the edge a little bit. There we go. That's really nice. And then for inner corner, I'm just going to pop in a little bit of this white shade that's in the corner. See how that looks? Just to brighten up the inner corner. Goes nice and gold on the green. There we go. I think that's super nice. There we go. There, you can see that better. Wish I didn't have such crinkly under eyes and lids, but that's what happens when you're 52. There we go. And then I'm going to put on little mascara. So we've been using the e.l.f. Big Mood. We quite like this. Is it as good as my Essence Lash Princess? Yeah, it's pretty close. I think what makes me like this mascara is I like the wand on there. It actually doesn't transfer on the bottom. Or I haven't yet to have had it transfer on my bottom. And that's the problem I have with a lot of mascaras. Oh, except for now, I went and got it a bit clumpy. Oh, why is it as soon as I say something, I jinx myself and that happens? I've been using this for like a month and I've not had this problem. Okay, I'm gonna go fix that up and then we'll go do the other eye. Okay, cleaned up the mascara and then just a little bit of that fallout, but this is the look that we've got for this eye here. So I like this color, it's really nice. Alrighty, so now what should we do next? We've got these beautiful purpley shades in here. So why don't we do another kind of grungy eye, but instead we're gonna play with these purple, we've got a purple matte here, and then we've got a couple purpley shimmers. There we go, shimmers, there, yeah. And then we've also got a lighter purpley pink to blend out with. So why don't we try that and kind of mimic the same look, just in different colors on the other side. So let's color switch our brush. And then we're gonna go into this purple shade, and this time we are going to tap it off and try to be careful as to not get any fallout. And yes, oh, that's a pretty purple shade. Look at that, that's so nice. So I think I should have tapped out my eye primer a little bit. So let's fix that really quick. There we go. And then let's bring that all, because we're going to do the same thing, and then we'll just use that one other color to blend out. This way we can keep, and then, you know, it's Halloween spooky month, so we can have a green eye and a purple eye. Why not? This is a really pretty color too. Same thing, it goes on really nice, but it's still buildable, so you're not getting what you're getting, I would say 95% of the color on right away, and then you've got a little bit. You can just blend and move her around like so. And then I'm going to take a brush that has nothing on it, and then we're just going to do that first and blend it out. Actually, I think this lens might be better for doing looks for sure, so you can see it close. So maybe I'll just start taking to switching lenses around, or if I'm doing unboxings or whatever, and then there we go. So then we've got that color placed, and then I'm gonna go in with the same brush. I'm just gonna clean it off again, and then I'm gonna go into that pinky color, and then we're gonna use that to blend out a little bit and see how that goes. It's like a pinky purple. And then we can add more purple if I go a little bit too crazy, which I may have done here, but that's okay. I'll just place the color first, and then we'll blend. Trying to get better at my blending. Am I always successful? I don't know. I think dealing with crepey eyelids does not make it easy. You just see all the younger YouTube ladies with their beautiful smooth eyes and their beautiful eye looks. They're very inspiring, but it also makes me a teeny bit jealous, but that's okay. Jealous in a good way. I'm not jealous of youth per se, though I would like not to get any older, though, I have to admit. All right, oh yeah, that blends it. That's good to blend that out. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to, again, take a little bit more of the dark purple, and then Ooh, I went into the light purple, into that light, to the dark purple, and then we're gonna go and intensify that a little bit. And then we'll see which one of the shimmers we want to use. And then I'm also going to, oh, actually I like that. Then I'm also going to repeat on the bottom the same color. So I'm going to do the dark purple, sorry, because I was just looking at the pretty blue in the corner. And then a little bit of the pink towards the inner. I think for my other look, playing with the Tina's palette, the Birds palette, I'm going to do my winged out look, I think. Hopefully this is still damp enough. And then we'll take that floofy brush and we'll blend. But then again, if you're also older like me, then you're going to see really how these colors will look and blend on an older eyelid. And then I'm going to blend on top here a little bit some more. I'm not going to, a little bit, I'd like to add a little bit more color there, but since I'm going to be putting on a shimmer, I'm not too worried about that spot a little bit because I think the shimmer is going to cover it. But there we go. So there's our other look. So now for shimmers, let's see here. I'm gonna actually put glasses on for this. So we have a lighter one called Haiti and a darker one that called Skoll or Skoll. So this one, or Skoll. So this one looks like it kind of is a blue to purple, so that might go really well with that one in the corner. And then this one, Haiti, is definitely just looks like there's like a straight more purple. So let's use Haiti. I think that's the one we're going to use on the middle of our eye here. Let's give it a good squishy squish, and let's see how that looks. Okay, so that's pretty, but it's definitely lighter, goes on lighter than the green one did. So I'm just going to try and dig in a little bit deeper. And then let's see. Oh yeah, that's pretty. There we go, yeah. I just need a little bit more. I guess too, because it has such it's a darker shimmer on a darker base. Like the green was definitely lighter than the colors that I was popping it on top of, so it made it a little bit easy for it to show up. And I guess if I would put a glitter glue or a white base, that would really, really make this pop. But I like it like this too. Because that's another reason why I don't do try to do my eye looks going up too high, because by the end of the day, it doesn't matter who the brand is. I mean, granted, some do a little bit better, but depending on what their base is on, my shimmers can get pretty crinkly. Like right now, like they look really nice and just like shimmery and nice, but by the end of the day, they will settle a little bit in there, but it's all good. All right, then for inner corner, let's do the purple to blue one that I had opted out not to do for the lid. Let's see how that looks in the center of my tear duct here. Yeah, there we go. That's really nice. Okay, so let's put a little mascara in that eye too. This time I'm going to wipe it off here. I think now, this is, like, I've been using it, I would say at least a month. It's getting a little bit thick. So hopefully we won't make a mess like I did on the other eye. But I can't promise anything. And there we go. So here is our two looks that I've done. with the Giant Wolf palette. So there it is there. Again, the packaging is so pretty. There we go, that's better. Packaging is so pretty. Again, with its lovely mirror and then these beautiful colors. So there we go. So we used 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of the shades out of here. These 2 eye looks. I think that looks pretty good. What do you think? You gonna get this palette? Or you want to see what the other one looks like first? Okay, on to the next look. Okay, so here we are to play with the second palette from the new Oden's Eye collection. This is the Hummingbird palette. It's with Tina from Fancy Face. And that is its fabulous color story. This is the one that spoke to me right away. So as I have the same highlighter and blush on that I had in my last video, but I've changed my lipstick up today. Well, I did a full new face, but I changed up my lipstick to the Ripe Papaya. So before I do eyeshadow, I'm just gonna uncrinkle my base here. And there we go. So I am actually going to be going out shortly. So I'm going to do one cohesive look. So I really, really dig the green. I think for this look, we have very few mattes in here. So we have a burgundy, a purple, and a blue, and a red. So I think I'm gonna go for the blue look. So we are going to go and use that dark blue matte and that shimmer here. And then we will take this light blue matte in the corner here, and we'll use that for blending out, I think is the plan. I really do like that orange shimmer. But we are just playing with one palette. We're not mixing any other palettes in. Now, when I come to think about it, if I would have got the Judy palette, which is a little bit more neutral, that would have been probably good to work with these 2 palettes. This girl wasn't thinking. All right, so first off, let's go into that dark blue, and then I need a little card, and I'm going to go and I'm going to do a winged look today. So let me see if I have a thinner brush for that. I do. All right, so there we go. We're gonna go into that. I'm gonna try and be careful and not get any fallout if I can help it. And then let's go. Let's get my other mirror. Okay, it's holding a mirror and holding a card and putting on eyeshadow at the same time. Yeah, no. All right. I'm gonna bring it down like so. Yeah. And then let's try and see if we can already semi-balance out the other side. So same thing, we want to bring it out to about there and then bring it down to here. I think in the next Sephora sale, I'm gonna order me some tape. Alrighty, so now that we've kind of lined it out, this one needs a bit more of a point. Oh, this blue color is gorgeous. I mean, everything's swatched out so nice. This is right now swatching a little, or swatching is going on a little bit lighter than it looks in the palette. So I just wanna make sure I got the shape, and then I'm gonna go get a better brush for adding this in. All right, so let's go get a different brush. I'm just gonna go, I think this is the JH44. And then we're gonna go in and we're going to fill in our blue. So I think that's the shape that we're liking for today. I think that looks good. And then I'm going to bring that over onto the other side. And yeah, I think this color is definitely going on a little bit lighter than what it shows in the pan, but it does seem to build up some. Could also maybe be that it's got a little bit of the Anastasia base underneath, may also play a little bit with the color, because I swear I remember it swatching is dark. But I have to go look at the video again to remember. Because when you're old, your short-term memory, I think, is the one that goes the fastest. Yeah, that's such a gorgeous blue. I'm glad I went with blues today. And I'm just going to take that small brush again. I just want to make sure I'm not drawing too far out of the lines here. Okay. All right, a little bit more of this blue. And then I'm going to take a fluffy brush and I'm going to go into the light blue in the corner. That's one that has the little hummingbird embossing on it. And then I'm going to take that with a fluffy brush like this. Oh, look at this. Isn't this a beautiful blue? Wow. And we're not going to worry about it being perfect yet. Not that I think I ever get everything 100% perfect, mind you. But again, I just like playing with eyeshadow. And then we can always intensify that other blue again. I just want to blend out the edges up here on top, that lighter blue. I think maybe a slightly fluffier, I got a hair here, go away. Might maybe be better. Maybe let's grab a fluffy but smaller. Yeah, this one maybe. Go back into that light blue. Yeah, that's a little bit easier. I'm definitely going to get a lot of use out of this palette, I think. The colors here are so nice. Yeah, I like that this has a nice blending out shade on here. For this blue. Yeah, I like that. What do we think? I mean, ignoring the middle of my eyes. All right, so now I'm going to go back with that dense brush there, and I'm going to yet again go into the dark blue. And I'll put, of course, the names of the colors on the screen. Yeah, see, so this intensifies the edges. Yeah, so if you just keep building it, you will get, I think you will get that blue color that it is in the pan. All right, so then what I'm going to do along the bottom is I'm going to put the same colors. I'm going to do the darker on the outside, and then I may put some of the lighter onto the towards the inner. And always making sure that I attach on the outer corner. All right, and then I'm going to take a little bit of that light blue on a small fluffy brush. And then we're just going to blend out the bottom a little bit. There you go. This is a really pretty blue look. Okay, so now we want to play with shimmers. I think we're going to play with two. I think for the majority of the part, let's put glasses on for this. All right, so let's read the colors. So the dark blue that I was using was Lagoon, and then the light color was clear blue. There we go. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to put blue fields for the middle part of the lid, and then we're going to use Tropics, this other green, maybe for the inner corner. I always like green and blue together, but I think that green goes a little bit better with these blues. Not that I'm a color expert, as you can tell from some of my looks. All right, so we're going to go and take Oden's brush, and then we're going to put it in that darker shimmer, and then we're going to give it a spray. Oh yes, this is awesome. Oh my goodness. Oh Tina, what have you done? This is so beautiful. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Other side. Can't wait to slap some lashes with this too. I've got some fun lashes to put with this. Oh, wow. Like, wow. Okay. Well, I thought I liked the Giant Wolves palette. Yeah, definitely if you're going to go and just pick one palette, again, depending on what you like, I think at the moment I'm going to say if you're only going to get one, get this one. The shimmery greens in here are amazing, so that gets my green quota, but I've been liking blues, and I haven't been playing as much with blues as I should. We should play with all the colors, right? Wow, that is so pretty. Yeah, I highly recommend that you go with this palette just for these blues. Okay, so we've got that shimmer on. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to just lightly on the edges add again a little bit of that other blue just to make it feel like they're blending in properly together. Slightly. A little bit more of that. Wow. Wow. Okay, look at that. How pretty is this? Oops. I like it. Okay, so now for the inner corner, let's go take another one of these little floofy brushes, and then we're going to go into that other, that mid-grain that we talked about, and I'm going to see what that looks like in the inner corner of my eye. I always do like a blue and a green together. And even though I love that light shade, I like these two greens so much I swatched them twice to make the moustache. I think for this look, this green might be the better one. And I'm gonna say yes. Okay, I see you. Me and my mascara. You can wash and wash and wash your eyes, but somehow some still manages to stick around. All right, so there we go. Nice. Okay, I'm gonna go check that out and put on some fun lashes and maybe a little eyeliner on the inner waterline, and then we'll come back and we'll have final thoughts on these two palettes. And I'm liking this so much, you never know, there may be a bonus look. Can't promise, but you never know. All right, we'll be back in a sec. Hey, here we are with our final look. I threw on some House of Boo lashes in Carrie, and then just a little bit in my waterline. I had a blue Urban Decay eyeliner left that I had from the Basquiat collection, which was quite a long time ago, but it still works. So there we go. There is our look with the Hummingbird palette, Oden's Eye collab, with Tina from the Fancy Face. And let's take a look at this one again, since this is the last look we did. I am so excited to play with this further, but I did want to be a little bit quicker in getting this video out because it takes me a lot longer to get eyeshadows from Europe or even from the US than it does other people on YouTube or just makeup enthusiasts that want makeup. If you're here in Canada, it takes us a little bit longer a lot of times to get stuff. And then from our previous look, it was the Giant Wolves. So that was with Annette's Makeup Corner and Oden's Eye. And let's take a look at this color story one more time. And then that was that story there, which I want to play with some more. You can definitely make some fun grungy looks with that, which I really like. But then I also like hollow. Look at these blues. Look at that shimmer. Like, it's beautiful, right? This is like, I'm gonna be hard pressed, but I may say this could be one of my favorite Oden's Eye palettes of all time. I love them, and I love all their palettes. They all have a place in my heart, but this is, it's calling me. But anyways, here we are. This is it. This is my look. Oh, and then I've got my cute little skull earrings from Lois Cosmetics from my little mystery box. I have a video up on that. But anyways, this is it. There's our second look. So let me know, did you get any of these collabs? Did anybody get the Judy one? I gotta go and check out some videos on that, because you never know. Maybe with Black Friday sale, maybe I might pick that one up too, because I am wanting more blushes from Oden's Eye. I just have the one here in Ripe Papaya, which I really like. And I do have, I think, all their highlighters that they have. And yeah, but I do want a few more of their blushes for sure, so you never know. But again, this is our look for today. If you'd like to give me a like, comment, and subscribe, that would be greatly appreciated, or maybe even click a notification bell. If not, that's okay. We can still be friends. We can still play with Oden's Eye makeup together. Who doesn't like a blue shimmer? But that's it for me. I hope you're having a fabulous day. Fabulous family day. There we go. And you're making good choices. And yeah, that's it for me. Okay, bye. Focusing here. Let me see. I just go a little. Okay. Is that better? Not better? Let's hope. No technical difficulties. Okay, that might be better. All right, shut this one light off. Maybe that might help focusing a little bit. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know why I'm having so much trouble today getting this to focus clearly. And yeah, my camera is suffering today with focusing for sure. I don't know what's up. I just use the one palette. I wonder if I use a shimmer to blend out a little bit. My camera shut off just as I was finishing my inner corner. So here we go.